We have USPHL Premier North Division action where the Battle Creek Kernels are taking on the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. Good evening, everybody. My name's Mike Comer. I'll be bringing you the action tonight. I am flanked up here by our wonderful cameramen, Zach and Art. The ringleader up here, Matt. And, of course, the color man, Jake Bryceland. Jake, how the heck are you tonight?
I'm doing great, thank you. Yeah.
Especially after the beatdown that the Riverkings put down on the Kernels last night, right?
Oh, yeah, that definitely puts us all in a good mood.
Yeah, that beatdown, that was one-sided definitely, as Rapids pulled out a 12-1 victory over the Kernels and really left no prisoners. It was a 4-1 game after the first period and 9-1 after the second, and had three more in the third frame to conclude the scoring and get your 12-1 margin. The big question tonight, how do you respond to that? And as a player, how do you respond to that?
I mean, I think it just goes like, you know, yesterday was yesterday's game, and we just you just got to focus on a new day, a new game, a reset, and then come back and just try play as hard as you can again. Don't take a night off at all.
And we are just moments away from action here at Southwood County Recreation Center as we have the Riverkings taking on the Battle Creek Kernels. Starting tonight for Battle Creek, in goal, Trace Wiles. Trace Wiles, he has played in the most games for Battle Creek this season, as he's played in 12 games, has a 3-win, 8-loss record. He hails from Richardson, Texas, so not too often you see too many Southerners up in this so-called northern sport, but he's definitely good enough to do that. He comes in with a 5.22 goals against average and makes saves on 8.895% of the time. And with that, we are underway as Battle Creek controls that drop of the puck, sends it in, just bouncing off the leg pad of Rory McGibbon as he turns away the first shot he saw, and Rapids, they're back on the attack. Denty flicks over the center to Allstrand, who hits it up ahead to Schweitzer. He can't quite get a clean handle on it. Puck goes behind the net, and there's a big battle right in front, and there's a cover as Wiles makes a stop. Other starters tonight for Battle Creek: Nate Fricke, Morgan Pastelli, Ben LeBaron, and Brendan Kelly. And now Wisconsin Rapids, Roy McGibbon, he's starting in goal. Francisco Denty, Caden Garcia, Caden Schweitzer, Felix Allstrand, and Lucas Nelson all getting the start for the Riverkings. So already a little bit of a back and forth game, but it's early yet. Has another stoppage as there will be a face-off at the center Wisconsin Rapids hockey logo. The Schweitzer and Kirkhab go in after it, and Battle Creek comes away with Kirkhab, takes it into the zone. Puck sent around the boards. Sabasto gets to it, can't quite touch it up. Puck sent it neutral ice. Rapids has it. Denty, he tries to bring it in the zone. Schweitzer does. Pass over to Allstrand. Shot. Big blocker save there by Wiles. Sent back out inside the blue line. Rapids centers it. Gets it stopped in the slot. Kicked back out into the zone by Battle Creek. Rapids has to reset. Nelson brings it up into the zone, sends it back deeper on the boards. Tudich tries to stop it, he could not. Garcia gets the puck as Rapids clears the zone and they can begin their attack. Garcia carries it up, crosses the blue line. He's running the point on the situation. Pass back to Tudich. High slot, can't handle the puck. Trying centering pass, Allstrand. Cooper shot off the post, and Rapids gets another opportunity. Post can be the best friend of a goalie, they say, and it was definitely right there for Wiles as Rapids passing the puck behind the goal. Near corner, a little collision there as Battle Creek breaks out, gets the puck up to center ice. Obstfelder, he gets it, and he passes back to Raffert as he resets the offense. 18-14 left to go in this first period. Rapids still attacking as Cooper sends it up to Obstfelder, gets a bump back into neutral ice. Bulldog comes away, sends it backhand deep. Tudich giving chase. He gets there first in the corner, but gets past him as Battle Creek again clears the zone. Battle Creek battling, living up to their name, and they keep the puck at center ice. Rapids sends it back deep by Raffert, and we keep going. Back, Rapids battling up against the boards. Puck gets sent back out. Back into the Rapids end. Raffert giving chase. Very even game so far. Both teams trying to feel out the competition as Raffert takes the puck up the sheet of ice. Gets through there, gets bumped off the puck. Looks at Atkins sitting there in the slot outside Bullduk inside the blue line. Tipped, redirect just wide of the goal as Noah Diamond gets in there. Tries to get the puck shipped up forward. Puck slides loose into the slot. Held the zone is Atkins. Bouncing puck loose, and it's covered by Wiles. Gets a stoppage of play. 17:07 left to go in this first period. No score between Rapids and Battle Creek, but Rapids holding a 4-1 shot advantage. So if you're sitting in the situation, it's kind of unfolding. It's very similar to last night. So probably not a bad omen.
No, it looks pretty good. Lots of pressure very early, which is always good. So hopefully we can keep it up and see if we can put some in.
Chevy Alexander from point down to the diamond at the circle. Diamond cross pass. Atkins can't get there. Beauchamp gets the puck. Backhand down to Ilian behind the goal. Ilian looks for where he wants to go with the puck. He stands just right along the goal line. But think about centering it. Can't. Goes back out. Centers it now. And it's a goal! There's a hole in your goalie, Battle Creek! And Rapids takes a 1-0 lead. That was a weird angle shot that I thought someone was going to get it in the slot. They might have, but it looked like a direct line from Beauchamp.
Yeah, I think that might have been a little tip off his stick there. I don't even know if he saw it coming, but it definitely went in, so.
3:21. Ilian, he takes the puck. He goes behind the goal. And he gets right along the goal line, right shy of it, and I think it bounced off the skates of Beauchamp, so that's going to be a goal for the Riverkings. And they hold a 1-0 lead already over the Kernels. Wait the official scoring. And it was scored by 5. Xavier Beauchamp, assist by Mikhail Ilian, I believe. Guys are making sure they can get that correct. And Jacob Chevier Alexander. So we had a stoppage of play as face off in the Rapids end. Rapids comes away with it. Denty tries to send one home. Can't get there. Spinning shot that was taken by Williams and just wide of the net as Rapids really applying a lot of pressure. Garcia centers it. Rapids can't get there. That was Williams intended for it. He gets a stick on that. Who knows what happens? Battle Creek breaks out. Kirkab sends a puck to his wingmate. Then Rapids defense disrupts it before it can get back in the slot. Rapids still attacking, giving Battle Creek a lot of trouble so far. It's just a half-heartedly centering pass to the slot. Rapids gets away with it, and it's going to be sent down the length of the ice. And we will get an icing, another stoppage, 15:36 left to go in the first period. Rapids holding a 1-0 lead over the Kernels.
Did they change the goal?
I'm going to double check. They could have changed the goalie number. I can't tell the number. It's 6, so it could. I don't think they did yet. I'd have to double check that. As Jake Bryceland, he asked me about it. That's a good point. If they did, I didn't see it happen. But there will be a face-off nonetheless to the blocker side of Rory Gibbon, and that puck gets controlled by Rapids. As behind the goal is Garcia. He's getting tangled up with a couple of the Kernels. I think that would be not necessarily the Kernels, but the Silks from an ear of corn. I'm a farmer, so I think I know a little bit about the agricultural aspects of corn and kernels. As the Kernels, they get the puck at center ice. LeBaron takes a shot, just misses the glove of McGibbon, goes wide behind the goal, off the boards, and Battle Creek holds his own. Another shot, big bounce, rebound off the leg pads of McGibbon, as Allstrand tip pass to Schweitzer and Denty, and Allstrand all going after it, drop pass to Denty, shot, it bounces up into the glove of Wiles, and it's another stoppage of play, 14:47. Well, Wiles is still in there, so he'll be in there a while, I think, living up to part of his last name. Spelled different. W-I-L-E-S, kind of like Wile E. Coyote, I guess, if you remember those cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
So, puck drop to the glove side of Wiles, controlled by Rapids. Allstrand right at the circle, whiffs on a shot. Bolduc keeps it in the zone, passes down to Denty. Denty, about the same spot in the circles, down to Allstrand. Allstrand, puck poke checked away, sends it down to Bolduc at the blue line, back down to Allstrand. Allstrand down below by Schweitzer. Clear, and a shot off the post by Bolduc. Rapids holds his zone, and it's sent in on the goal, and it is covered up, yes, yet again, by Wiles. 14-14 left to go in that first period. And Bolduc, he just looks at the Kernels bench and just smiles. I don't know if it's close with no cigar, buddy. I don't know what was said, but it got him to smile, so it wasn't something too malicious.
Now, I can see there's definitely some words going on already.
As I said last night, pipe can be the goalie's best friend, and that twice tonight it has been. As faceoff is controlled by Wisconsin Rapids. Came to the blocker side of Wiles. Bolduc outside the circle, pass down low. And that is to Habsfelder. Habsfelder stands right outside the circles, pass down low to Tudic. Tudic look for somewhere to go with it. Bolduc right inside the blue line. Sends down low, back to Bolduc. Bolduc over to Cooper, right in the circle. We're trying to center it with a hard wrister. Can't get it through. The Battle Creek defense is doing a good job keeping anything from getting in the slot. Rapids, however, controlling play, almost like they're on a power play. Habsfelder looked for somewhere to go with it. He's about ready to crash the net, and he does. Shot to goal! Just tucks it past the leg of Wiles, and Rapids goes up 2-0 over the Kernels. That was a very good decision to crash the net. He went near post and faked around the leg pad to the far post, tucked it right past the toe, and Rapids gets the goal. 6:32 by my math equation here on the goal, and we'll await the assists as Rapids taking a 2-0 lead already, not even 10 minutes into the game. Rapids controls that face-off. Ilian giving chase. Ilian gets there first. He plays the body, not the puck. Now he goes after the puck. No problem there. There's Diamond. He gets it. Stops, gives it back to Ilian. Puck sent behind the cage. Over to Chevy Alexander. Back to Ilian. Shot. Big rebound sitting there in the crease. And it is covered by Wiles as we get another stoppage of play. And we have 12:56 left to go in this first period. And there's given an assist to Cooper and Bolduc. So Rapids already really taking control of this game, leading a 10-2 shot advantage. Ilian with the puck on the far corner. Diamond with it behind the cage. He centers it. Big collision there. Ilian gets taken down. Shot just wide by Beauchamp. Past the post. Puck is still loose. Wiles is going for it. He drops his stick, so he's got to try to reach for it, but still play the puck. He's playing without a stick. He's reaching for it. He's just trying to block up space to keep Rapids from getting in there. Puck flutters up behind the goal. Wiles, he's just trying to cover the puck. He doesn't have a stick. Defenseman, you'd think maybe wants to hand him the stick, but he's playing without one. As Atkins hits in the corner. Ilian, he gets the puck, gets bumped away, and Rapids still trying to hold his own. When Battle Creek breaks it through, and that gives Wiles the opportunity to grab his stick. 12 minutes to go in this first period. Rapids holding a 2-0 lead over these Kernels as Atkins bumps the puck into the zone. Borderline hold there, no call. That's fine with me. Let him play, and then a big collision. Atkins gets him back for that potential hold with a good hard check against the boards. Aiden Walsh, Rapids own, sends it down into the zone. Battle Creek recovers, and they send it back up to net neutral ice. Rapids gets the puck back into their zone to reset their offense. 11.5 to go, first period. Locker gets pushed off the puck. Battle Creek gets it back up into neutral ice. trying to set up their offense. They're a little discombobulated at the moment as they are struggling to get anything going, as there's a delayed penalty, and that'll be coming up on Wisconsin Rapids as there is a slash being called. I'm not talking about the Guns N' Roses guitar player. It's going to be slash, and that's going to be a power play opportunity for the Kernels. Going to the box right now is number 15, Locker. Isaac Locker for a slash. 2 minutes. And that's power play opportunity for the Kernels, and they're getting quick shots off. Rick McGibbon standing tall, a couple big rebounds, but nothing goes in the net as we have a minute and 45 seconds left on the skater advantage for the Kernels. Rapids trying to kill it off as Battle Creek working around. Wolf has it, high slot, goes back to the other side. Back to the other side was Kirkab. He thought about getting it down low. He can't quite get there. As Rapids trying to send it out of the zone, and they do, and it's going to be a race for it as McNeish just can't quite get there as they send the puck back down behind the Rapids goal. Rapids tries to send it around the boards, gets stopped by Taylor. Big collision in the corner. Rapids clears it all the way down. It's stopped by Wiles, and there's a minute 10 left on the skater advantage for the Kernels. Rapids leading 2-0, holding a 10-3 shot advantage. Battle Creek, Fricky on the near side, tries to get it through, and they eventually do. That is Wolf, I believe. He gets pushed aside as Battle Creek just inside the blue line. That was Brendan Kelly. Tried to hold it down. He sends it just wide of the goal. Kirkab on the far side, getting harassed there by Raffert, and it's a 1-on-0. It's Tudich. He's giving chase. Tudich gets there first. 1-on-0. Shot, and it's a big save and a goal. It slipped through the white pads, and Rapids goes up 3-0 on a shorthanded goal.
That's a well-worked breakaway right there. It's always nice when you get one of those on the PK.
That one I thought he made the stop initially, but he was sliding in that and must have slid through the pads, and in it goes, and Rapids is enjoying a 3-0 lead over the Kernels. Tudich with the goal, and that's exactly what it was Wiles. He made the stop. He made the stop initially, but as he was sliding to his left, that puck got loose and slid past the red line and into the net, and Rapids is enjoying a 3-0 goal lead with 30 seconds left on the skater advantage for the Kernels. And shorthanded goal, man, that's got to be a little bit of a kick in the teeth for the Kernels as they try to rebound here. 15 seconds left on the skater advantage. Rapids sends the puck all the way down. And Battle Creek trying to get in there, trying to get the puck down into the zone, and they do. And the power play is over in 2 seconds and 1. We're back at 5-on-5 hockey as Rapids sends a puck up into the Battle Creek end. There's a little bit of contact there. Allstrand, he got held up just a little bit. Fair play. We play on as Rapids trying to keep the puck into the neutral zone. We're going to get a stoppage for a high stick on Schweitzer as we get the stoppage. Exactly 9 minutes left to go in this first period of play. Rapids again leading 3-0 over the Kernels, looking for the weekend sweep after winning 12-1 last night. I don't know if they're going to get a replay of that tonight, but they're 3-0 lead, 9 minutes left in the first period. They're on their way as there is a face-off coming to the glove side of McGibbon. Face-off controlled by Rapids. Raffert comes away with it, sends the puck behind the goal. Bulldog up to Schweitzer. Schweitzer to Allstrand. Allstrand can't quite hold it. Battle Creek clears the zone. Raffert almost gets his pocket pick. Raffert, fancy footwork, sends it up ahead. Schweitzer touches up, gets it back into the Battle Creek zone. Denty gets there first, playing the puck back to Schweitzer. He gets his pocket pick. As Rapids, Battle Creek playing close. Puck's loose high in the slot. Battle Creek trying to get it out. They cannot. Denty, he muscles it back, gets it into the corner. As there's nice physical play there by Schweitzer. Rapids battling for the puck. The puck's loose in the slot. Battle Creek picks it up. They chip it up into neutral ice, and it is going the length of the ice. And we got another stoppage for icing. Coming up 8:10 left to go in this first period. Rapids up 3-0 over the Kernels. Face-off will be coming back to the far end as Battle Creek They are defending the right goal as I look at it. Rapids defending the left goal. Again, Battle Creek wearing their green tops with different color, or yellow tops with different color green and black accents. A shot from the point as Chevy Alexander. Big rebound left loose in the slot, and puck is cleared. It's Rapids wearing their customary blues with green and white striping and lettering and trim. Beauchamp sends a puck down into the zone. Hard angle back behind the goal. Beauchamp, he got there first, but now he's back there as Absfelder is doing the dirty work back there. Cooper battling down the far corner. He sends it up to the point. Beauchamp, he thinks about wrister. He goes wide. Rebound goes into the corner. Battle Creek gets there first. Sends it back around the boards. As Chevy Alexander going to try to hold the zone. He cannot. Puck squirts loose. Neutralized. Beauchamp, he recovers the puck, gets it up into the offensive zone. Battle Creek clears it again. Chevy Alexander back to Tudich. And then Beauchamp, he gets up into the zone. He's getting pushed around a little bit. His puck's still loose in the slot. Someone's trying to get to it. Rapid says Absfelder goes just wide of the corner of the net. Tudich, he knocks the puck back around the boards, skips the stick of Rice Cooper, and Battle Creek gets it back out to neutral ice. 7 minutes left to go in this first period. As Rapids battling up 3-0 over Battle Creek. Puck's up neutral ice. Tudich tries to get into the zone. He cannot. Battle Creek gets there, but Cooper's there. Up to Tudich, back to Cooper. Puck is loose, sliding down into the corner right in front of the beer garden. Puck sent behind the goal. Battle Creek coming away with it. Centering attempt. And not even an attempt. That was just centering pass. Rapids gets to it. Puck's loose in the crease, or in the slot. And Battle Creek comes away with it. Battle Creek go up the left far side. Puck sent around the boards behind the goal. That is Garcia gets there first. Battle Creek trying to get an opportunity. They cannot. Tudich, he comes up. He's racing through the defense. Gets around everybody. Goes up far side. Puck takes the puck. Drop pass back to Diamond. He can't get there as Battle Creek tried to clear the zone. They could not. Puck goes up into the netting. We got a stoppage of play. 6:07 left to go in this first period. Rapids up 3-0 over Battle Creek. Pretty good start.
Yeah, pretty good start so far. Lots of pressure, good movement of the puck. So hopefully they can keep that up and make sure we, keep playing the right way and playing fast and hard.
Face off to the blocker side of Wiles. Garcia gets it. Shot. Glove save by Wiles. Another stoppage. 6:01 left to go in the first period. Again, Rapids up 3-0 over Battle Creek. 13-3 shot advantage for the Riverkings. As Battle Creek playing back on their heels a bit. Face off. That is sent to the far side. Nobody there. Gets out to center ice. Nelson to Garcia's. Rapids tries to establish an offensive attack. Centering attempt. Atkins, he carries it over. Ilian and Diamond. Gets to Diamond. Shot. That's going to be turned away by Wiles. Wiles sights in as Diamond tries to centering pass to Ilian. Nobody home. Shot, tried to get back down there was Nelson. Nobody there as well. Diamond fighting for it. Back to Ilian. Ilian along the goal line. Sharp angle. Thought about passing into the center. He did not. Pulls around the goal. Centering across ice. Garcia. He tries to toe drag it. Cannot. Pops high in the air. Battle Creek with it. Battle Creek clears his own. But Diamond is right there to gather the puck again for Rapids. Diamond speeding up. Drags puck across the front of a defender. As Atkins gets there first, puck's just sitting there. Battle Creek trying to get it out. They cannot. Nelson tries to backhand it in. It didn't work out so well for him as Battle Creek sends it back down to the Rapids zone. Under 5 minutes to go in this first period. As Garcia weaves through the defense, puck up the far side. He takes it into the zone. He's flanked by Atkins and Williams. Battle Creek does get the puck, gets it out of the zone. They cannot quite handle it as Battle Creek still trying to get it through as LeBaron sends it around the boards as Sebesto and Kirkab try to get over there. Rapids controls it. Raffert sends up to Williams. Williams across over. Missed McNeish. Garcia, he has to reset. Back around the boards to Raffert. Raffert comes up. Chips it up to Williams, gets it up there to Atkins. He gets bumped off the puck by Kirkab. And the Kernels give it up right at center ice. That's going to be an opportunity for Rapids as Williams drop pass over to Atkins. Now we have a shot. Big save, loose puck. In the slot is the Kernels. They are able to get back out, but Rapids, they control it yet again. Send it right back around the boards. Under 4 minutes left to go this first period. Rapids leading 3-0 over Battle Creek. Puck is held in the zone by Bulldog. Now it squirts free, and that's McNeish with it. Send it over to Raffert. Raffert sends it deep, hits the boards, skitters around. Is Battle Creek trying to get there first? They do, but Locker gets there, gets stick on it, tries to center it, as there's a little bit of a wrestling match there. Arms are tied up with sticks, and they get a whistle. Stoppage play, 3:30 left to go, as it just players got tangled up in there.
Yeah, it looks like they got tangled up behind the play. I don't think either of them wanted to let go there, so.
So I think we're going to have number 28 for the, I think it's going to be matching penalties, actually 15 and 28 going into the box. So that's Lang and Locker holding. I think that's mutual holding penalties, and that's coming up at 16:30. And we're got some 4-on-4 hockey coming up for the next 2 minutes. Rapids controls that face-off. Love side of Wiles. Big laser, shot to goal! Beauchamp with a laser from the circle, and it's 4-0. Rapids over Battle Creek. That was a laser from the circle, my friend. That was a fast shot, and Wiles never saw it.
That was a beautiful cross-crease pass there, you know, and when Beauchamp shoots it from there, you know, it's hard to stop.
2 goals in this first period already for Beauchamp, and Rapids is cruising 4-0 over the Kernels. Rapids controls that faceoff, still playing 4-on-4 hockey, matching penalties. They do not get to kill off that power play, or that penalty, as Schweitzer battling down low. He loses an edge. Puck squirts loose. Allstrand trying to get there first. He does. Gets there past Wolf, and Allstrand back on the attack. Sends the puck across the ice. Schweitzer near side. Schweitzer has forced wide as Beauchamp tried to stop out there right in front of the crease. No avail, as there is no opportunity for Rapids to hold the zone. They've got to reset, as Allstrand, the puck, sends it up to Denty. Denty and Schweitzer, Hopsfelder and Beauchamp. Shot, Denty, he gets a partial deflection as Battle Creek trying to break it out of the zone. Wolf with it, far boards, getting pushed around by Denty. And Schweitzer, he got pushed around as well. As Rapids still trying to regroup. There will be a line change coming as the puck is sent down deep with 2:09 left to go in this first period. Rapids up 4-0 over Battle Creek. Shot sent in, covered up by McGibbon, and we got a stoppage of play. 2:03 left in this first period. Rapids up 4-0. So that's a good wake up there for Rory. I mean, he hasn't seen a lot of action for a while.
Yeah, that can be hard, I think, for a goalie when, you know, there's a lot of time where they kind of stood still, not doing too much, and then, you know, they get a nice shot from the top of the circles. It can be hard to kind of switch on and stay in the game.
Well, another opportunity, and Rory, he almost had the glove save there. Bounces loose. Rapids, they get the loose puck. Tudich along with Chevy Alexander. Tudich flips it over to Hopsfelder. Puck is sent wide. That was an opportunity there for Chevy Alexander. Can't come up with it. Rapids holding the puck down deep. Tudich looking for someplace to go with it. Cooper trying to flank in there and wrestle it free. He cannot. As Battle Creek trying to set it loose. Well, if they can hit a home run pass, they had a skater way behind the defense with Sebesto. They could not make the pass that was needed. Rapids back on the attack. We're back at 5-5 hockey as the puck is back in the defensive zone for Battle Creek. 1:20 left to go in this first period. Rapids up 4-0 over Battle Creek. Puck bounced up ahead, neutralized, race for it. Diamond got there first. Diamond gets around one defender, battling for it. Shot, big glove save by Wiles as he keeps that one out of the back of the net with 1:09 left to go in this first period of play. he's been making some big saves too.
Yeah, I mean, we've been taking some great shots, but yeah, he's been making some great saves as well. So definitely making it tough for us to get pucks through.
17-6 shot advantage for Rapids. So I mean, you can say what you want about the score. He has made some big saves. He's showing he's talented between those pipes. Shot and a goal! A big rebound in the slot by Ilian buries it. 5-0 Riverkings. That will come at 18:58. And this one's getting a little out of hand early as Riverkings are up 5-0 over the Kernels. And we've got 1:02 left to go in the first period. If you listen closely, that's not clapping. Those are the Kernels popping with the pressure and the heat that the Riverkings are applying. And there's 1 minute left with Rapids leading 5-0. Rapids has the puck on the far side. Wide open rebound. Garcia and Diamond. Puck's loose. Shot and a goal! Saying the assist, and they got another one, and it's 6-0 Rapids over Battle Creek. 34.7 seconds left in this first period, and it's getting out of control early here, ladies and gentlemen. McNeish, I believe, on that score. $19.25, I believe, on the time. I'll wait for the professionals to make that decision. Face off again. Williams, Rapids, they take it. Shot wide of the mark. 27 on the assist. They didn't quite catch the other one, as we will get that figured out here in a moment as Rapids trying to control things. 10 seconds left. Big collision, far boards. There's going to be a delayed penalty coming up. Physicality's picking up, and 4 seconds, and we got a whistle as there's a glove on the ice, and there's a mutual headlock going. Someone's going to get launched in the old wrestling mat discussion, but there, the referees get in there, stop it, and we've got 3.3 seconds left to go before the end of the first period. That last goal scored by Hogan McNeish. Aiden Welsh, he got an assist, Rapids boy, got an assist, good for him, and that's his first point, actually. I was just informed. Thank you. As his first point with the Riverkings, so that's awesome to see right there. Congratulations to the young man. And Riley Williams, he got an assist on that as well. So Miller is going to the box for Battle Creek, as there's a little discussion going between the officials and the Battle Creek bench, and there's some discussion between the Riverkings players and an official, just trying to make sure everything's on the up and up there. As, again, that last goal was by McNeish, with assist to Williams and Welsh. So number 7, Miller, that's an interference penalty, and that puts the Riverkings on a power play for 1:57 to start that second period. What a first period here, Jake. That's quite the start you want to have if you want to make a statement win. Rapids, they got things started early, 3:21 into the game. Beauchamp, he gets a goal, assist to Ilian and Chevier Alexander. Second goal, 6:32 by Abstfelder. Bolduc and Cooper. Third goal comes up at 10:06 as Tudich, unassisted, shorthanded. The next goal, 16:40, Xavier Beauchamp, he gets his second goal as Felix Allstrand and Francisco Carlo Denti gets in on that for assists. The fifth goal, 18:58, Mikhail Ilian, Noah Diamond, and Caden Garcia on the assists, with the final one, Hogan McNeish, with Aiden Welsh and Riley Williams on the assists. Rory McGibbon, 6 for 6 on saves, whereas Trace Wiles, he faced 22 shots, well, he had a tough go of it as he made 16 saves. So we're going to take a step out, get the ugly sweater contest underway, and a new sheet of ice, and we'll be back here momentarily on 105.5 WIRI, Flow Hockey, and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. And we're back here just a couple moments away from the start of the second period, where Wisconsin Rapids is holding a commanding 6-0 lead over the Battle Creek Kernels. Everybody, my name is Mike Comer, bringing you the action tonight. We're flanked by Art and Zach on the cameras, and Matt being the ringleader up here, and Jake Bryceland giving some color and insight. So tell me about this. Rapids is up 6-0 over the Kernels. So what do you do when you're in that position where you have that 6-0 lead?
I think the main thing is to keep playing properly, the same way you've been playing, and make sure you don't build any bad habits. Because when you get these games where you're winning 6-0 in the first period, it's so easy to slip back into bad habits because you can get away with them in these games. But the main thing is to make sure you keep building good habits and play properly, so that when you do have the games later on, like in the next couple weeks where you're playing and it's closer games, you don't accidentally slip back and have those bad habits.
Now, if you're down 6-0, which I don't think you have too much experience with, not with the Riverkings at least, what do you do for that?
I think it's important to keep battling and also not to let your emotions get the better of you, because it can be very frustrating. So I think it's just you got to be able to keep playing hard and make sure that you're still playing strong and don't give up.
Well, we got the face-off won by Rapids as they start this second period on the power play for about another minute and a half, as we're 30 seconds into that second period. And got a changing goal for the Kernels as we have out there Leonard Kritzman. He was a starter last night and he got pulled and then replaced later in the game, so he comes in for Trace Wiles as he stopped 16 of 22 shots faced. Kritzman, he's coming in tonight trying to kind of get some revenge on the Riverkings, at least try to keep them out of the net, as that was something that was tough for them to do last night. As there is a stoppage play as the net comes off. It's Maureen's as 19:04 left to go in the second period. 1:01 left to go on the skater advantage for Wisconsin Rapids. Rapids still holding that 6-0 lead. 22-6 shot advantage. Rory McGivens, he made stops on all 6 saves. He made 6 saves on all 6 shots that he faced. So he's building some confidence between the pipes in his first start. As Raffert out at the point, Beauchamp goes back across the way over to Bolduc, up to Beauchamp. Big laser of a slap shot up off the glass, and that is sent the length of the ice. Stopped by McGibbon, and Beauchamp comes away with it, letting Rapids settle in on an offense. 36 seconds left to go on the skater advantage. Beauchamp dumps it into the zone. Kind of a pass to himself. He takes the puck back behind the goal. Stops, leaves it off for Bolduc. Bolduc down low, back to Bolduc. Down low, that is to Bryce Cooper. Cooper, Bolduc, Raffert. Slap shot by Beauchamp, nobody home. Bolduc on the far side, he whiffed down a pass, send it back down to Cooper. Cooper back to Bolduc. 6 seconds left to go. As Raffert over to Bolduc, top of the circle, shot, and that is stopped and covered by Kritzman as we get a stoppage as we're back to 5-on-5. As we got 5-on-5 hockey now coming, 18:02 left to go in the second period. There will be a face-off coming to the blocker side of Kritzman. Kritzman, a lefty, got the glove on the right hand, blocker on the left. As McNeish going to go after that face-off against Brendan Kelly of the Kernels. Rapids comes away with it. There's a little contact down there. Puck sent around the boards. Nelson stops it just inside the blue line, sends it back down. That's centering opportunity. Puck sits right there in the slot. Sent around as shot, and that's sent wide. And that gets out of play, so another whistle. 17:34 left to go in the second period. Again, Rapids still holding that 6-0 advantage over the Kernels. Some score updates. There's one big one tonight, and that's the Squatch. I believe that's the Northwest Express and the Squatch. And last I saw, it was a Squatch. They're losing 2-0 Express over the Squatch, and that's a big one. If Rapids can hold this score, they can take over sole possession of first place by 2 points. But a lot of game to be played yet, as face-off is controlled by Rapids behind the Battle Creek net. Battle Creek, they are defending the goal to my left, as Rapids is defending the goal to my right. They flip ends in each period. As 17-12 left to go, as in the second period, as Rapids still holding that 6-0 lead. Battle Creek sends a shot in on McGibbon, and he just covers it. 17:01 left to go in the second period. No change in the score. 24-7 shot advantage for Rapids. Neither team really getting into too much flow early on.
No, it seems to be, end to end right now. So, not too much flow going on. A lot of broken plays. So, I'm not sure how that's gonna clean up, but someone will end up getting something going pretty soon, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that puck was flipped way up ahead. Chevy Alexander. Rapids was in a home for it, but now they get back on the puck as Battle Creek just trying to gain a possession and try to establish a possession and come back down the length of the ice. As Chevy Alexander, he started playing some defense. He keeps the puck up center ice. Battle Creek breaks into the zone. Can't handle the puck. Puck sent in. Big rebound left there by McGibbon, and he makes another big stop as Rapids now trying to control the puck, and they get it up out of the zone. Nelson breaks it in. Stops, spins around, tries to take a shot. That gets blocked by the defense. Nelson sends it across ice. Chevy Alexander. Sent up. That's get touched up as Battle Creek is getting called for a delayed penalty, and Rapids will be going back on the power play. I believe that's what the call will be, as the penalty box door opens and in steps Miller for Battle Creek. That's coming at exactly 4 minutes into the second period, as we will be seeing another Riverkings power play for interference. Rapids controls that puck drop. Tudich up to Obsfelder. Tudich, shot, and that's wide of the mark. Puck comes around the boards. Battle Creek gets to it, and they send the puck neutral ice. Tudich controls it, and puck bounces back into the Rapids zone. Tudich sends it up to Denty. Denty goes up near side. Drop pass back to Allstrand. Allstrand, Obsfelder. Look for somewhere to go with it. Back down low to Tudich. Tudich up. Obsfelder, high slot. Skates to his left. Sent back around. Tudich, big slapper from the circle, and that's knocked wide. And Battle Creek sends it down the length of the ice. Minute 15 left to go in this second period. 15-12 left to go in the minute 10 left to go on the skater advantage. 15-10 left to go in the second period. Allstrand has a puck, gets it into the zone, stops, gets it down to Schweitzer. Schweitzer centering attempt, sends it through, go over to Tudich. That's Obsfelder down to Allstrand. Puck that's tried to be pushed in by Schweitzer, just wide, and there's a stoppage as the puck, or it looks like the goal got pushed off the line, so we got a stoppage. 14:51 left to go in the second period. 51 seconds left to go on the skater advantage for Rapids. 6-0 lead for Rapids over the Kernels. Face off to the glove side of Kritzman. Kritzman coming in for the second period after a rough outing by Wiles. As Bulldog gets to the circles. Shot off the post. Rapids holds his own. Beauchamp can't quite hold it in as it bounces out. Sends the puck back down to Raffert. Raffert keeps the puck. Sends it up on the boards. Touched up by Beauchamp. And there will be an icing call. Just 27 seconds left on the skater advantage for the Riverkings. 14:26 left to go in the second period. There'll be a face-off coming to the blocker side of McGibbon. Puck drop controlled by Rapids. Raffert behind the goal. Trying to get the offense established. Up to Beauchamp. Up, passed up to himself along the boards. Battle Creek did get there first for a second as they try to send the puck back around the boards, and they get it past Raffert, and there's a race for it. Wolf, he's coming in. He's got a 1-on-0, and the shot and the goal right over the glove of McGibbon, and Battle Creek gets on the board at 14:03 left in the second period. Shorthanded goal as there's 3 seconds left on the skater advantage. So, and then just shy of, that'd be 5:57 time of the goal as Wolf, he got the puck loose away from Raffert, and he just kind of out-hustled him to it and over the glove, and now Battle Creek, hey, they're on the board. I do not believe there will be an assist on that. As puck is controlled by Battle Creek. They got a little more energy now to get the goal on the board. As they're sending the puck back down deep. Nelson gets there first. Zimmerman. As puck is sent back to the blue line. Fighting around for it. Battle Creek pushed around the boards, not allowing anything to get centered. Rapids sends a puck around the back of the goal. Millian stops it. Atkins, as there's a hand pass being whistled against Rapids. So we got a stoppage with 13:18 left to go in this second period. 27-10 shot advantage for Rapids over Battle Creek. 6-1 lead now after that unassisted shorthanded goal by Zachary Wolf. As we will see how Rapids responds after Battle Creek got on the board. Maybe not the most clean penalty or power play there by the Riverkings.
No, and you definitely don't want to be letting those goals in when you have the man advantage. It's a tough one to have, but sometimes when you're on the PK and you get that little poke free on a pass, it always leads to a breakaway.
And he was just able to out-hustle Raffert there on that opportunity, and I mean more credit to Wolf on that as he made good on the opportunity. As Battle Creek, they're playing a little more energized now. Yeah. Raffert picks up the puck, center ice, dumps it down deep behind the Kernels goal. William fighting for it against Fricky. Battle Creek comes away with the puck, sends it up off the glass, and it's going to be an icing stoppage of play. 12:31 left to go in the second period. Even hockey, but Rapids still holding a 6-1 lead over the Kernels. Again, thanks to everybody joining us tonight on Flow Hockey, Wisconsin Rapids Community Media, and 105.5 WIRI. Big thanks, big shout out to Seth Habiger back at the studio, doing awesome as always. As we get a face-off to the left side of Kritzman. Face-off controlled by Battle Creek as they get the puck sent out to neutral ice. Rapids has to reset the offense. Garcia and Bulldog sitting deep. Pass up to Obsfelder. Bulldog, little cross skating there. Bulldog gets it up into the zone, up to Tudich. Tudich sends around the boards. Obsfelder gets there, sends it back as Tudich goes back to try to get to that puck. Puck chipped up out of the zone. Bulldog gets there first. Being harassed by Fricky and another Battle Creek skater. Puck sent up. Playing batted around quite a bit at center ice. Garcia spins back to Bulldog. Bulldog trying to get Rapids established. They seem pretty disjointed after that goal by the Kernels. Puck is now sent back. No ice. Sebesto was touched at last. Sharp angle shot and it's stopped by McGibbon. Puck sent back out at the high slot. Hamilton sends it back down. Another opportunity, and that net slides off. No whistles. They're trying to get it set back perfectly, and it sits there. The official was right in there as Battle Creek still holding the zone. really picked up that intensity. That goal really sparked some plays. We got 11 left to go in the second period. Battle Creek keeping the puck in the zone now. Rapids, they get it out as Tudich was able to kick it out with a skate. 11 minutes exactly left as Rapids and Battle Creek going for a line change. Rapids sends all the way up. That hits Tudich. Bounces back to center ice. Rapids trying to get it back down. They cannot. Battle Creek back on the attack. Shot. Big glove save there by McGibbon. And we got another stoppage. 10:45 left to go in the second period. Rapids still leading 6-1. Couple changes for Battle Creek and Rapids. As face-off coming to the glove side of McGibbon. Rapids gets the puck. Nelson sends it up to Chevy Alexander, but Battle Creek gets there. Now it's pushed up to center ice. Chevy Alexander bumps up to Williams. Go behind him, back to Chevier. Williams gets it back down there. They're kind of playing back and forth together. Chevier goes behind the goal, comes back out to the circle, skates in a little bit, takes a centering attempt. It's knocked out wide back into center ice by the defense of the Kernels. Williams gets it down into the zone right for Battle Creek to kick it back out. 10 minutes left to go in the second period, officially halftime of the game, as Williams gets a puck, skating down, centering pass, not enough on it, no one there except for Battle Creek skaters. Spinning attempt by Locker, and it's kick save there by Kritzman. Nice opportunity for Rapids that Kritzman was making a big save on. All these Battle Creek goalies that we've seen this weekend have made big saves. They just haven't made enough of them, as Rapids got that dominating 12-1 lead last night, or victory last night, and they hold a 6-1 lead tonight. As we're officially over halfway through the contest. 9.5 left to go in the second period. McNeish, he's given chase in the far corner. Locker and McNeish going for it. McNeish, he gets there. He goes behind the goal. Centering attempt. Over for Locker. He can't quite get there. Backhand attempt. And it's covered by Kritzman. And a whistle. And we get a stoppage. 9:15 left to go in the second period. Rapids still leading 6-1, holding a 28-11 shot advantage. As Battle Creek, they got their first goal. 5:57 mark. Zachary Wolf, unassisted shorthanded goal. As we continue to play on here at the Southwood County Recreation Center. Rapids controls that face-off to the glove side of Kritzman. Rapids tries to stop it at center ice. They do. Bradford's there. He spins back around. Rapids playing a few other players a little deeper into their bench, get them some experience. Beauchamp, he comes up the far side, gets pushed off the puck. Battle Creek trying to get it out. They finally do. Fricky does. He advances it right past the mid-ice stripe. Bradford is there for Rapids as he sends it across the ice. Beauchamp sends it up, touched up by Denty. Flipped over to Allstrand. As Allstrand brings it up into the zone. Allstrand skates around, shot. That gets lifted up, deflected way up into the netting. Stoppage of play. 8:30 left to go in this second period. Rapids holding that 6-1 advantage yet. Really, that goal really energized Battle Creek.
Yeah, it definitely seems to have picked up the tempo for the whole game now. I think, you say, like, as soon as you take a second off, anyone can score. So I think both teams now put their foot back on the gas, and it's definitely picked up the tempo for both of them.
Well, that was kind of a wake-up for Rapids there. That's sometimes a good thing. As Denty takes the puck into the zone, point-blank shot. That's rebound left there by Kritzman. Beauchamp, he sends a laser from the point. That's sent wide, bounces out of the zone. Raffert back over to Beauchamp. Beauchamp, back pass over to Raffert. Raffert sends up ahead, send up into the zone. No icing call as we play on. Allstrand wrestles off the puck. Schweitzer, high slot, skating around, shot, sent, redirect attempt by Allstrand, no good, just wide of the mark as Battle Creek regroup, and they send the puck up middle ice, and they send it back down deep behind the Rapids goal. 7:30 left to go in the second period. 6-1 lead, Rapids over Battle Creek. Battle Creek sends a puck back around the Rapids goal. Fight in the corner. Zimmerman's in there for the Kernels. Lang tried to hold the zone. He could not. Battle Creek has to clear the zone to avoid an offsides. And here they go. Zimmerman sends an attempt to get it deep, and then Raffert sends it up. Ilian with Diamond. It's a 2-1 situation. Backhanded shot by Ilian. Goal! He went to crash the near side. He pulled it back and backhanded it in. Then Rapids extends the lead 7-1 over the Kernels. Wow, that was a heck of an opportunity as Ilian, he took it all the way himself up the far side. He comes in, crashes the net, and he faked near side post. He got Kritzman to commit, pulled it back, backhand over to the far side, and that is how it got done as Rapids enjoys a 7-1 lead now over the Kernels. Stoppage of play, 6:53 left in the second period. Rapids still leading that 7-1. Ilian with his second goal. So Ilian with his second goal. Raffert on the assist. And we are back underway. Face-off, that came back all the way down to the blocker side of McGibbon. Rapids, they control it. Diamond skates through center ice, takes it up, bounces to the far boards, sent down behind the goal. Diamond gets there first. Centering attempt back out to Ilian, looking for a hat trick. He did not get it. As Bilduk back to Garcia. Ilian, pass across the way to Bilduk. Rapids to reset it again. That goal was at 12:59 in the second period. Both teams with the goal here in the second period. Rapids still leading 7-1. 6:10 to go before the second intermission. As Rapids trying to establish the puck, kind of just wind down the clock a little bit. Because the clock is definitely their friend with a 7-1 lead. Ilian, backhanded pass up to Atkins. Atkins gets around the corner. As there's a shot, big rebound there. No one home for Rapids. As Bilduk was sitting right there waiting for a rebound if it came his way, and it did not. Battle Creek gets back, clears the zone, sends it back behind the Rapids goal where Garcia gets it. McGibbon slowed it down for him, and Ilian passes it up to center ice. As Garcia and Atkins shot. That is going to be gobbled up there by Kritzman. Another stoppage, 5.5 left to go. Second period, Rapids leading 7-1, enjoying a 32-11 shot advantage. So that's a good way to fire back up, right?
Yeah, it definitely seems like we've got the foot back on the pedal, and everyone's working a bit harder. Like I said, I think it's a wake-up call for them, but I think they've responded well.
Face-off coming to the blocker side of Kritzman. Battle Creek tries to clear it and goes up into the netting, so we get another stoppage 5 seconds later at 5:25 left to go in the second period. Nice crowd tonight. I mean, the weather could be better tonight. As I was coming in, there's some heavy wet snow falling, so that might have kept some people in. Still a beautiful night for hockey. You get a chance, come on down. Love to see you down here. Southwood County Rinks, a very wonderful place to watch hockey as Battle Creek controls that face-off to the blocker side of Kritzman. Battle Creek skates up into the zone, navigating through some of the Rapids defense, but not able to generate a shot to this point as Nelson applying a lot of pressure in that corner as Battle Creek gets behind the goal. There's kind of a collision there. Chevy Alexander was there in that. Tudich, he's down there as well. As Nelson for Battle Creek tries to get a shot off. He cannot. Sharp angle shot by Battle Creek goes behind the goal. Little collision there as Obsfelder backhands it up to Cooper. Cooper up off the glass. Battle Creek has to regroup. Tudich giving a little bit of pressure. Battle Creek cannot handle the puck deep in the zone as Rapids applying a little more pressure, trying to hold the puck deep. Chevy Alexander missed an opportunity there as Battle Creek, they get the puck up neutral ice. Skate gets involved there and sends the puck back down to the Rapids end. As we play on, 4:10 left to go in the second period. Rapids up 7-1. Tudich, he skates up in there. McNeish along with Cooper. Everybody playing out there real hard. McNeish and Cooper kind of get tangled up there. Cooper takes it in. McNeish trails. Centering pass, cut through the slot. Williams gets to it, sends it back down. Battle Creek gets there first. Chevy Alexander trying to hold it in. He does to this point, sends it back down deep to Williams. Williams centering pass. He is intended for Atkins, but no one was there. Or McNeish, excuse me. Nelson, he has it. Back down, centering pass. That's McNeish. Big rebound shot, wide open goal. That's missed around, and now the puck is off the net is off the moorings. 3:22 left to go in the second period. Rapids holding that 7-1 advantage. Christmas time rolls around. I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. This is the last game in this year being held here. Is big shot from Raffert. Slides through the pads, and we got to go for the Riverkings. That was one where Kritzman thought he had it stopped, and it squirted right through his pads and into the back of the net, and that's 8-1 Riverkings. That's a tough luck one right there, isn't it? Very tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a really tough one. You know, I mean, sometimes when you get those shots and you don't quite see it, it can sneak through because you're not ready for it at all.
I thought he made the initial stop, but that was one that just eventually trickled through as Rapids controls that face-off. And we are back on the attack for the Riverkings. Battle Creek, when they had that momentum, it has since slipped back away in favor of the Riverkings, which that could potentially be a good thing for the Riverkings to get to refocus as we're under 3 minutes left to go in this second period. 8-1 hockey game. Rapids over the Kernels. Williams giving chase, center ice. As Welsh, he flips it up, but it gets caught up in the Rapids bench, so stoppage of play. 2:34 left to go in the second period. Wait in on the official word of that last goal for the Riverkings. Raffert on the goal. McNeish. He got the assist. 16:45 time of the goal. There's a face-off there, and that gets sent up into the Kernels bench this time. So another stoppage. 2:29 left to go in the second period. Only one penalty so far in the second period. I know I just jinxed it, so we'll see what I can do about that. But very, very fast played second period as there's a shot sent in just from inside the blue line, or just outside the blue line, and that was covered by McGibbon for another stoppage. 2:20 left to go in the second period. That was one of those surprising shots that I don't know if he was ready for, but he definitely made the stop.
Yeah, those ones are tricky, especially you're not expecting it at all, and those ones when they hit the ground they can bounce all sorts of ways, so you got to be ready for it. But he definitely made the stop there.
Well, face-off comes back out to neutral ice, controlled by the Kernels. Miller sends it in to a teammate. The teammate was Joshua Lang. He sends it in. McGibbon had to make a stop as we were just about 2 minutes away from the second intermission as Rapids holds an 8-1 lead. Garcia out his own blue line, comes around, sends it up to Schweitzer. Battle Creek gets there first as there's an argument for a high stick by Sebesto, but no call there. Referees let him play on. Kirkhab circles around center ice. He breaks it into the zone. Rapids tries to get some defense. Shot wide of the goal. McGibbon did still get a piece of it, but it was going to go wide either way. Denty flips it up. Hallstrand giving chase, sent back out, neutral ice. Wolf with it, as he's immediately covered up by Denty. Schweitzer, he picks up the puck, sends it up to Denty along the far boards. Denty chips it up just past half ice as we have minute 20 left to go in the second period. Rapids has the puck trapped down far corner, just eating up clock. There's Denty kind of holding it up, stuck with his skates. He falls down as puck's still loose. He gets the puck, gets bounced around a couple Kernels players, and we got an opportunity here for Battle Creek to break it out the zone, which they do. But Nelson is there. Sending back up to Bulldog, and Denty as puck is kept in the Battle Creek defensive zone. Bulldog drop pass to Nelson. Nelson looking for someplace to go. Under a minute left to go in this second period. Schweitzer picks up the puck that was bumped out to neutral ice. Denty giving chase. He gets there just a second before the Battle Creek player. He sends a puck back right behind the goal where Atkins is, as Rapids trying to eat up these last 27 seconds of the period. Drop pass over to Diamond. Diamond skates over to Ilian. Ilian at the circles, crashing the goal line. Sent centering pass. Net gets kicked off the moorings again. Stoppage of play. 18:02 left in the second period. That puck's been, or that goal has been knocked off quite a bit this period.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be staying in with the pegs, so hopefully they get that fixed over the period break, because, I mean, for players and goalies, that can be just really odd and really annoying.
Oh, I believe it. As face-off's controlled by Rapids, McNish sends one in, and that's wide of the mark. Actually bounced off the pads at Kritzman. 11 seconds to go. Rapids trying to add one more, but don't think they'll be able to as Battle Creek, they get a little bit behind the Rapids defense. Fricky just can't quite get the pass. 3, 2, and 1. And there is your second period, when that is where Rapids will hold a 8-1 lead, as scoring started right away. Unassisted goal, Battle Creek, Zachary Wolf at 5:57, shorthand style. But then it's about 7 minutes later, Mikhail Ilian, he got his second goal with an assist to Raffert at 12:59. And then Raffert, he got a goal, his first goal of the game, with an assist to McNish. In that period, Roy McGibbon, he made 7 saves on 8 shots faced for a game total of 13 to this point. Whereas Kritzman, 15 shots faced in that period alone, and he makes 13 saves. So, we're going to quick step out here, play a couple games, get a new sheet of ice, and we'll be back for the third period between the Riverkings and the Kernels, where the Riverkings lead 8-1. And we are back with just a couple moments here left before the third period of action between the Riverkings and Battle Creek Kernels, and it's a one-sided affair yet again as the Riverkings host a 8-1 lead over the foes from Battle Creek, Michigan. My name is Mike Cormer. I'll be bringing you the action. Art and Zach on the cameras, doing a wonderful job as always. Matt being the ringleader up here. My friend to the left here, young Mr. Jake Bryceland. You got to tell me, what do you do going into this third period? So you got Roy McGibbon out there getting his first start. He's in line for his first win. Man, he's going to be chomping at the bit to make every save that he can. But, Battle Creek, man, they got to be ready to kind of chip into that lead a little bit, because that's 2 nights in a row they've been blown out.
Yeah, I think they need to be ready to set the tone when they come out and play hard, and I think all the boys want to protect Rory in goal, make it as easy as they can for him, and he's doing his job saving the pucks, and I think Battle Creek are going to come out because they want to, like you say, chip into the lead, so we've got to make sure that we play strong, play hard, and play defense first, even though we have got a commanding lead.
Well, Battle Creek sends Kritzman back out there. That is Leonard Kritzman, as he got back into the game last period, where he made 13 saves on 15 shots faced. As we are underway here for the third period between the Riverkings and the Kernels. Rapids going from my left to the right, and conversely Battle Creek going from my right to the left. As Rapids controls that face-off, puck is sent back down low, and puck comes up a little bit as there's a scrum just shy of the bench for the Kernels. Denty comes away with it, point-blank shot right off the leg pads of Kritzman, as the rebound comes back to Rapids. Allstrand sends out, shot, Beauchamp right off the glove, and it is sent back out neutral ice as Allstrand gives chase. He gets the puck across the way to Raffert, and it gets chipped in by Schweitzer as Rapids gets the puck tied up behind the goal with 19:14 to go in the contest. Denty behind the goal, centering attempt, shot and a goal! Allstrand got in there at the doorstep, redirected it inside the far post, and it's a 9-1 hockey game for Wisconsin Rapids over the Kernels. 53 seconds into the contest, into the period, as Denty passed up to Allstrand, and Allstrand puts it in the net, and that's how we got our goal. .53 seconds in, and it's a 9-1 hockey game now as Rapids controls that face-off. They get the puck down low as Battle Creek now starting to respond. Beauchamp, he's able to keep the zone tied up there, similar to what it just was a few moments ago as Battle Creek. Kirkab comes up, gets the puck up into neutral ice. Rapids sends it back down. As officially Allstrand with the gold. And Schweitzer gets an assist as well. So Denty and Schweitzer on assist. 53 seconds into the third period as Allstrand gets his first goal of the night. Rapids back on the attack. Obsfelder weaves in through the defense. Shot, big block there by the defense of the Kernels. Beauchamp, he's fighting in there, trying to keep the puck in. Battle Creek, they do gain possession. 18 minutes left to go in the contest as they send the puck into the zone, as there is a penalty going to be called, as interference is going to be called against Wisconsin Rapids. I'm just waiting for the player to come up there. I think that'll be Obsfelder. And it is interference, 2 minutes, and that is at the 1:58 mark of the third period. So power play opportunity here for the Kernels, and another opportunity for them to maybe add another goal, make it a little closer, as we just have 18:02 left to go in the contest. Face-off will be brought down in the Rapids defensive zone, blocker side of McGibbon, as puck is controlled by Battle Creek. Rapids gets to it first. Diamond, he sends it out of the zone. He gives chase. He can't get there. As first one there was Morgan Pastelli. As Battle Creek trying to get back on the attack. Puck is stopped. That is stopped there. Is sent up ahead by Diamond. He tried to go far post and he couldn't. As McNeish, he got that intercepted puck and got it up to the speedster. Diamond. Battle Creek, they're back on the attack. 1:23 left to go in the skater advantage. Shot by Sebesto, and that's way wide of the mark. 17:20 left to go in the game. Shot, bouncing puck, made a big save there. It was McGibbon. Keep that out of the net. Bouncing puck off the leg pad and sent around. Wolf up ahead. And that's blocked by the defense as Wolf still battling for it, being pressured by McNish. And they get the puck back out, and miscommunication. It goes out to center ice. Sebesto has to get it back out into the center ice for Battle Creek to regroup. And Rapids gets there first, as that is Raffert limping a little bit going to the bench. Rapids clears the zone. They get the puck yet again as they send the puck back down deep, past the goal, past Kritzman, as 32 seconds remain on the skater advantage for the Kernels. 16:30 left to go in the game. 9-1 lead Wisconsin Rapids, 43-15 shot advantage, as we have just a few more minutes left here in this contest. 16:19 to be exact. Battle Creek shot from the point, and that is blocked. Rebound cleared by the Riverkings. 10 seconds go, and there's a race for the puck. As Atkins was there, Ilian, he's getting bumped around, and that is the end of the skater advantage. As we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Garcia with the puck, goes past half ice, chips it into the zone, as Rapids and Battle Creek, they give chase. Puck sent back around the way, Garcia with it. Shot sent in, popped up high into the air, into the netting, and we have another stoppage play. 15:44 left to go in regulation. Rapids leading 9-1. Weather outside, not the best. A little snow out there tonight, at least when I was coming in. Roads were a little greasy, as they say. So anybody out there driving, be safe, be careful. Don't want any incidents out there. Never want incidents, especially this close to Christmas. Ruin everybody's Christmas then. I don't know if Santa can get too many new cars in his gift bag for so many people if they need it. Hopefully no one does. As Battle Creek, they come away with a puck on that face-off. And then they send the puck the length of the ice for an icing. Get another stoppage. 15:27 left to go. So what's on your Christmas list there? What is it? What's your biggest one?
You know, I think the biggest one for me is to be able to go home, which I am doing. So that's the most thing I'm excited for. You know, I spent a lot of time over here playing hockey, so it's nice to go back and, you know, see all my family for Christmas. So don't get to do that very often.
That's awesome. I'm glad you get to do that, my friend. Very Merry Christmas to you and your family as well.
Thank you.
As Riverkings, they win that face-off. That was to the glove side of Kritzman. Puck pass was not exactly the way they wanted it for the Riverkings. It's bounced out to neutral ice. Rapids has to regroup. 15:10 left to go in regulation. Comfortably ahead, 9-1 over the Kernels. Shot wide of the mark. Gibbons goes in there for a big glove save. He didn't need to. Big blocker save on that one as Battle Creek holds his own. But now they're saying it's offsides. Another stoppage. 14:56 to go in regulation. Rapids up 9-1. Line changes coming. Neither team moving overly quick. It's just kind of going through the motions. I mean, both teams are going to play hard, but I think it's kind of understanding. It's Battle Creek, they've got a bit of a trip home. So more than likely going to go around the bottom of Lake Michigan and through Chicago and then back up. Unfortunately, you have to go through Chicago. No love lost there between anyone in Wisconsin and Chicago, but you got all roads lead to Rome, I guess. This shot sent in from Beauchamp, sent in glove by Kritzman, and we got another stoppage. 14:36 left to go in the game. Puck will have a face-off to the glove side of Kritzman. Schweitzer coming up there against Kirkab. Controlled by Battle Creek. Battle Creek sends puck across near side. Up. Goes the Kernels. Rapids comes away with the puck. They send it back out. That is Allstrand. He gets the puck through the zone. Raffert, he comes around the back side of the net. He tries to center it for Allstrand, no one home. Schweitzer tries to get in there. Puck is right on the doorstep, picked up by the defense, kept wide of the mark. Schweitzer sends around, tries to center it, kicked away by the defense. Raffert gets there first. Raffert sends it down, touched up by Allstrand. Denti comes around the circle, spins around, look for someplace to go. Schweitzer behind the goal. Nobody really sitting through the crease or through the slot. Allstrand behind the net as Schweitzer's getting beat up down there. Denti sends it across the way to Allstrand. Allstrand crashing to the net is Beauchamp. Shot and a goal! Beauchamp with the hat trick, and Rapids is up 10-1 on the Kernels. You could tell he really wanted to get that hat trick, couldn't you?
Yeah, he was definitely gunning for that. I know he was, so I bet he's really happy for that one.
6:24 on the time, and things are getting a little out of hand here, 10-1. We got a hat trick on our hands by Beauchamp. Good for the young man. Hails from Orleans, Ontario, 6'5", 200-pounder. It's good to see him have some success out there as Rapids, they see that lead go up 10-1. Face-off controlled by the Kernels. Sent back deep behind the Rapids goal. Puck sent back around the Rapids goal. Battle Creek giving some opportunities there as Allstrand gets the puck, brings it in the zone, couple drag passes, and he gets taken down, and there will be a penalty called on Battle Creek for a hook. That hooking penalty is coming up 7:02 with there will be assists to Allstrand, so just one on this one. 6:24, time of the goal, as we have a power play coming for the Riverkings, as we have going LeBaron into the box, so it'll be a 5-on-4 situation for the Riverkings. Baldock couldn't quite get to the pass. That was face-off was won by Beauchamp. Rapids has to regroup. 12:50 left to go in the game. Minute 50 left to go on the skater. Advantage for Rapids. Beauchamp breaks it in through the zone, and we will have an offsides whistle. Another stoppage. 12:43 to go in the contest, and 1:45 left to go on the skater. Advantage for the Riverkings. So looking ahead, I mean, you don't want to look past this game. You're still playing it. But looking ahead, Riverkings next weekend, they close out the year, just 2024, when they take on the Hudson Havoc. Last time they will see them this season, regular season, I should say. Rapids already has a 2-0 record against them, having outscored them 15-0 between the first two games. So the Rapids hopefully going to continue that success as they continue to build hockey up and down the river and throughout the state and the league, for that matter. As Rapids gets the puck down low, big stop there by Kritzman. Battle Creek comes away with the puck. That's Miller. He stops, goes around defense. Fricky was down there. He's held up as Atkins gets the puck, comes up the far side, stops, slams on the brakes, and sends the puck back out to Raffert. Raffert gets around a defender, Beauchamp, backhands into the slot. Battle Creek, they clear it. And it's just 48 seconds left to go on the skater advantage. 11:44 left to go in the contest. McGibbon plays the puck, slows it up for Raffert. There's Raffert behind the goal. Allstrand and Tudich all down there as Rapids. Raffert, he takes a seat on the bench. Allstrand, Tudich, up to Denty. Denty, Schweitzer, and Upsfelder. Shot chipped down. Whoa, covered, and it is covered up by Kritzman. Stoppage of play. 11:21. There's a little talk behind the net. No pushing, no shoving. Just a couple words. It might have been a joke. Good Christmas joke. I don't know any good Christmas jokes, but it might be what it was. We'll just go with that answer. It's 23 seconds remain on the skater advantage for the Riverkings. 11:21 left to go in the contest. Face-off will be coming to the glove side of Kritzman. Schweitzer, he wins the face-off as Rapids. Tudich skates circle, centering pass. Obsfelder, he was not home. Allstrand, he comes back out to the point. Cross ice pass. Tudich back across high slot. That's Obsfelder. Tudich down at circle. Centering pass opportunity was there for Rapids. Bouncing puck, and it is covered by Kritzman. Another stoppage. 11:03 left to go in the game with 5 seconds left on the skater advantage. So maybe you don't get a goal, which isn't the biggest thing in the world at 10-1, but you're still applying pressure and you're seeing that clock run down.
Yeah, that's the main thing, keeping them in that zone and make sure that, we don't get kept in our zone down in our own end, If you keep it in the offensive zone, it's very hard for them to score a goal, so that's where you want to be at all times.
That last goal, that was a hat trick by Beauchamp. Denty was credited with the assist as well, so got that mentioned in there as Rapids comes up, wins that face-off at neutral ice, and now the power play is over. Both teams are at full strength. Rapids leading 10-1, 50-18 shot advantages. There's a shot by Chevy Alexander. He wanted to bury one as Rapids still has the puck. Ilian takes a shot. That gets deflected high, up into the netting. Another stoppage, 10:39. Is Ilian? He wants a hat trick too. He's got 2 in the game. Why not? Let's see if we can get a double hat trick tonight. That'd be pretty cool.
That would definitely be a good one for the books. So I'm sure the guys are already super happy, and I'll be sure they're going to try and get him his hat trick.
That'd be the first one of the season for him, wouldn't it?
Yep, definitely.
That's what I thought. I'd have to go back in the records and check exactly who has had hat tricks, but I don't think there's been too many of them so far. As face off to the blocker side of Kritzman, controlled by Battle Creek. They get it up to neutral ice. Ilian, he comes away with the puck, passes it over to Garcia. Garcia Up across the way, Chevy Alexander, and that bounces way far back off of the skates of a Battle Creek player. Kritzman, Chevy Alexander, up to Garcia. Garcia, up to Ilian. Ilian sends across ice. Diamond was there, but Battle Creek, they clear it back. Last touch by Rapids. 10 minutes to go in this contest where Rapids holds a 10-1 lead over the Kernels. Chevy Alexander comes away with the puck from behind the net. And there's a nice collision right in front of the Rapids bench. That's Atkins as he's coming up off the ice. There's a delayed penalty called, and that's going to be up against the Kernels. So Rapids gets another power play opportunity. And number 7, Miller, is being sent off the ice. We're going to see what that is all about. He's being sent off the ice, so going to be an early evening for him. And Battle Creek coach saying, get out of here. Referees told you. Not sure what the call will be, as we will decide that in a moment. With him being sent off the ice, it's got to be maybe a 2 and a 10, or maybe a 5. I'm not sure. But that was, I think he was the one that delivered the hit up against Atkins, but he was left checking his mouth, so it might have been a high stick up into the face or something.
Yeah, there might have been some elbows in that too.
2-minute penalty. So it might be a 2 and a 10, maybe. I've seen that called. But we'll get it deciphered here in a moment as we have 9:50 left to go in the game. Rapids leading 10-1 over Battle Creek. Going to have another 2-minute power play coming. 52-18 shot advantage. That penalty charging penalty. And then a 10-minute game misconduct. So Rapids, 2-minute power play coming up. Hausfelder shot wide of the mark. Tudich, he stops it from going out of the zone. Hausfelder working to his right. Centering pass across the way to Allstrand. He can't hold on to it. Tudich, high slot back to Hausfelder. Hausfelder shot. Far corner goal! Hausfelder gets his second goal of the night. And that's a power play, and it's an 11-1 hockey game, 9:22 to go. So that's, if it wasn't over after the first period, it's definitely over now.
Yeah, that's definitely.
And no disrespect to Battle Creek, but there's quite the difference between the Riverkings where they are right now and where Battle Creek is right now. But that could, both teams could get hot. Battle Creek could get hot, and maybe see them at Nationals. You never know.
Yeah, it's always a close one.
As Rapids wins that face-off again, Williams sends up McNeish. Across the way there, that is Locker. As McNeish gives chase in the corner. McNeish battling down in there. Big scrum down there. Rapids trying to get possession, and Battle Creek trying to get it out of the zone. Again, that was at 10:38. And Tudich and Allstrand on the assists. Hausfelder with his second goal. So one player with a hat trick, two with 2 goals. So we'll see if we can get 2 more hat tricks. I don't think you want to run up the score either, but it's 8.5 left to go in the game, and Battle Creek sends it down. No icing will be called as Nelson was in the vicinity, sends it up to Locker. Locker with the puck back behind the goal. 8:18 left to go with Locker getting the puck up in the neutral ice. Puck squirts down into the offensive zone for Rapids, but sent right back out by Battle Creek as we got 8 minutes to go with an 11-1 hockey game. Rapids over Battle Creek. Bulldog over to Nelson. Nelson back to Bulldog. up to Williams. Williams gets out of the zone, and there goes Locker. Locker, one-on-one opportunity, shot low. That is blocked by Kritzman. Sends it way back out to neutral ice, and Rapids back on the attack. Bolduc lets everybody get back on sides, and now Rapids will have the attack with 7:40 left to go. Last touched by Rapids, so no icing. As Williams, puck in the near corner. Bolduc, he sends it back down around. Locker with it again, right about the circles. Centering pass by, I believe that was Locker, and there was Williams, excuse me, and then it was covered up by Kritzman. So we get another stoppage, 7:22 to go in regulation, with Rapids leading 11-1. 56-18 shot advantage. I don't think we're going to quite see the 70-17 that we did last night, but still, it's one-sided either way you slice it. Other scores going on right now that I was aware of at the second intermission. Northwest Express, they were still leading over the Squatch, and that's still there in the middle of the third period. That's a big game there, as if Rapids is going to win this game, the Squatch, if they lose it, they will trail Rapids in those standings as we go into the last set of games for Rapids before Christmas and New Year's break. Rapids gets the puck down into the zone. Lang gives chase for Battle Creek. He gets there first. Still a lot of hockey to play that you don't really need to watch the standings too much yet, but it's always something to talk about as sports broadcasters, announcers, journalists, they all have to have something to talk about, and whether the players like it or not, it's something you got to do.
Yeah, we definitely take a look at them. Every point matters, and if sometimes you lose a point, it can come back to bite you at the end of the season. So
Gillian, he weaves through some defense. He centers it, nobody home. I know he was hoping to get through for a goal, but he's going to have a teammate there with him as well, as Rapids gets the puck back out center ice. 6:17 left to go as Battle Creek just trying to tie up the puck, really try to generate an opportunity if they can, but Rapids is still pressing on an attack as we have time running down. 6 minutes left to go, 11-1 hockey game. Williams carries the puck into the zone, gets pushed to the boards. Williams centers it to Garcia. Garcia can't generate a shot. Battle Creek's defense was there, creating trouble. Broken stick laying on the ice, and that is being sent away. Not sure whose stick that was, but it's still laying out there as Rapids controls the puck out into their zone. Big pass sent out to McNish just outside the blue line. Bounces back towards the Rapid side, and there's a shot, and it's covered up by McGibbons. 5:35 left to go as we just have that much time remaining in this final home game of the 2024 year before we got two more coming up next week in Hudson before the Christmas and New Year's break. Face-off going to be coming to the glove side of McGibbons, controlled by Rapids. As Rapids gets underway, as that was Raffert, sends up to Beauchamp. Beauchamp crossway to Locker, nobody home. As intended for Locker. Battle Creek gets there first as the puck was sent through the slot. Battle Creek comes around as Rapids picks up the puck, neutral ice. McNish giving chase. Williams, Locker, trying to get close to the goal and in the slot position. As Rapids has the puck pushed away, Battle Creek clears it up to neutral ice. Under 5 minutes left to go. McNish up to Williams. Locker crashing hard. That puck is turned away by Kritzman. He holds the post. Battle Creek gets there. 4:49 left to go. 11-1 hockey game. As McNish gets pushed, and there is a stoppage, and we'll see what the call is on that. As referee comes over to the scorer's booth, as that will be, I believe that's a rough call. That's Locker going into the box for Rapids. So Battle Creek, they get a power play here. 4:43 to go in the contest, trailing 11-1. So just playing for pride here at this point for Battle Creek. Has 15-17 time of the period. As Battle Creek holding the zone, just not being able to generate any shots yet. Sebesto sends it across, and that is a shot turned away by the defense as Rapids attempts to clear the zone. Sebesto sends it back down. Fricky sends it to the slot, but Rapids comes away with it. Raffert tries to clear it, and he does. Sends it down the length of the ice. Stopped by Kritzman. 4:10 to go. As they don't have the power play up on the board, or unless they don't have it up on the board. A little surprised at that as we continue on. Battle Creek with the 5-on-4 advantage. Shot taken inside the blue line. McGibbons, he gets that stop. Puck is loose. Backhand opportunity. Backhand it up and a score for Battle Creek. And that's Sebesto really showing off in an 11-2 hockey game. But good for him. The young man scored. Can't be too upset with him on that by being happy about it. As it's now an 11-2 hockey game, 56-20. Shot advantage for Rapids. Well, it's a little disappointing. I'm sure Rory's not exactly happy with that situation, but
no, there's not much you can do there. It's, when the puck's in that tight, it's a scramble. So sometimes you don't even know where it goes.
That was Nate Fricky. On the goal, as Rapids controls the puck. Nelson gets it low. So they're actually giving that to Sebesto with an assist to Fricky. As we are underway, under 3 minutes left to go in this contest. Diamond with the puck, just kind of skating it around. I don't know how much they really want to try to score again. Nelson shot from the point, way wide of the mark, and Bolduc can't get there to hold the zone. 2:44 left to go in this contest. Rapids up 11-2 over the Kernels. Puck sent up, and there's a icing was going to be called. It was waved off. Denty gets down low. Diamond centers it. Nobody home for Rapids as there's a collision. Diamond's helmet pops off, so there's instantly a stoppage of play. Safety reasons, as there should be. And 2:25 to go in regulation. Rapids leading 11-2. We got an update score, 8:14 left to go. The Squatch, they got one back, so they are only trailing 2-1 now. So for the Rapids faithful, hopefully the Express can hold on. Is that those points, they might come up big later in the season. As Battle Creek sends puck up, neutral ice, 2:12 left to go in the game. Puck carried over by Hamilton. Battle Creek tried to clear it, hit Allstrand, who brings it back into the zone. Centering pass, Schweitzer, Chevy Alexander shot, rebound, way wide of the net. As Allstrand fighting down there low. Denty back down there as well. Fricky got his pocket pick. Denty shot, steered wide, centering attempt. That was wide through. Denty, he couldn't get a stick on it. Garcia from the point, shot. That's redirected high and into the netting. Allstrand had a chance to drive home I believe that would be his second goal if that would have gone through, but it did not. So 1:36 left to go in the contest. Rapids up 11-2. It'll be face off to the blocker side of Kritzman. Puck drop, and that's controlled by Battle Creek. As Sebesto with the puck. Sends it back. Raffert stops it, holds his own. 1.5 to go. Locker over on the far side. Battle Creek holds it in, can't get it out of the zone. Rapids applying very little pressure as Battle Creek gets it up. Sebesto pushed it into the zone. Raffert stops, sends it back. Big bounce off the boards. And there's LeBaron. He falls down, and it's a 1-0. As McNish, he tries left it, and he leaves it back for Williams, and he shoots it right into the belly of Kritzman, and we've got a stoppage. 1:01 left to go in the game. So Rapids wanted to bury another one to get a 10-goal lead back, but that's not going to happen on that possession as we have a face-off again to the blocker side of Kritzman with 1 minute to go in the game.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
Rapids does not control that puck as Battle Creek does. Get it up out of the zone as Kirkab. Rapids sends it back up out of their zone, and it's sitting neutral ice with 43 seconds go in the game. Rapids trying to keep it down in the zone. Williams knocks it back into the defensive zone for Battle Creek, and it goes to far corner. LeBaron's there. He can't quite get a stick on it. As McNish, he gets there. He sends it back to Beauchamp just inside the blue line. Sends it up to, I believe that was Williams. 21 seconds to go, just kind of running out the clock here. Battle Creek sends it up into neutral ice. Rapids just trying to keep it in front of them. Don't give up any opportunities here. 12.5 to go. Beauchamp applies a good check in open ice over to Raffert on the far side. Raffert chips it up, gets it out of the zone with 3 seconds, 2 and 1. And that is your hockey game. And that is a Riverkings winner over the Battle Creek Kernels, 11-2. Very good night for the Riverkings as they are able to get this sweep, a big sweep, over Battle Creek. It was a very one-sided weekend, as this game was pretty much the same way as it was last night. Rapids scored 6 goals in the first period. Beauchamp, Abstefelder, Tudich, Beauchamp, Ilion, and McNish all scored goals in that first period. For that second period, Battle Creek, boy, they didn't quit. They got the first goal unassisted shorthanded by Zachary Wolf. But then it was Rapids with 2 answers, Ilion and Raffert, to close out that second period, and it was an 8-1 hockey game. Well, that third period then came around as we had 3 more Riverkings goals, those all to Allstrand, Beauchamp, and Absfelder. 1 power play for that, and then closing out the scoring was the Kernels, as Sebesto scored with 16:15 into the period. That was all she wrote there. Rapids, they held a 60-20 advantage in shots. Rory McGibbon, he gets his first win of the season, stopping 18 of the 20 shots he faced to get the big win for the young man, as we get to celebrate a Riverkings winner. Trace Wiles, he only played the first period, where he made 16 saves on 22 shots faced. Then in comes Leonard Kritzman as he played the second and third periods. Well, still unfortunately for him, it was not enough as Riverkings controlled things and got the job done to get through the night. So again, this is the last time Rapids will be playing on the home ice in the year 2024, as they got 2 games coming up in Hudson next weekend to wrap things up for this calendar year. But don't worry, my friends, Riverkings will be back in action on January 3rd and 4th back here at the Southwood County Recreation Center when they host Steele County in some more North Division play.